we're live now. I think we were live on that thing.
We were live during our countdown.
I know, we got to be careful because it does this countdown, but I look over here, it says live for 29
We're
seconds
live
already.
yeah.
So any kind of shit they're saying during that thing is still going.
No shit talking.
30 seconds, man.
Oh, man. Anyway, we're live here. What is happening? We'll let this load up here and share the screen.
Oh,
I'm not going to got two screens again.
There
Just
you
like
can see
that.
everything.
Wow,
Right?
I got two screens.
look at that.
That's it there. Okay.
I had to download everything again
What's
Why?
that?
onto this other computer now.
This whole app? Oh, Mike's an
Yeah.
Apple guy now.
Oh, you got a iPad now, eh?
No, a Mac,
iMac.
like
Oh,
just
iMac.
just a
MacBook?
desk.
Yeah.
No, a desktop.
Oh,
Apple.
okay.
Hell, fuck these things, man. Just call them one thing.
Something, man.
It's a nice something.
What's up, Andre? Darren, Leon, David, Jen, Trevor, Will, what's going on? It is Monday, August 23.
Yep.
Casting Deck Podcast. We are into August. September is coming. Winter is coming, people.
Good. Kill all these damn crickets.
I was at the storage today, man. There was crickets all over the place, like you said, man. You just hear them like crazy out there.
I'm trying to do a video in the shop, and I can't because all I hear is crickets in the background.
That should be soothing.
Maybe that's
sounds for you, man.
no. You know what that's telling me? That's going to be my fan base, the crickets.
Crickets.
When you play this song again, Jacqueline Lee Grundy is here. What is happening? Will Foster is in the house. Bring on the ice, Rick Klim says.
Shut up, Rick Cliff. Shut up.
Bring on the ice.
No, bring it on the ice.
Leon up on the YouTube in YouTube land. What's going on, brother Leon? Thank you, man. He's our YouTube specialist over there. I mean, he's watching on that side. He's going to get it going, he says, man. So appreciate all the help.
Nice.
Leon, Belandi, yuck. What is happening? What are we talking today? What are we talking today? I have no clue.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what happened on the weekend there. You were in the Catfish Masters Cup.
Oh, yeah. We're going to recap the Catfish Masters Cup a little bit. I've got a first take on the Catfish Masters Cup, too, a little bit.
NBA.
NBA
I
had
don't know
a
if
couple
popular or not or
events.
whatever, but that's my take on it.
Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. If you can't take an opinion, then don't listen.
No, nothing but congrats to everyone. There's a bunch of tournaments. Some bass stuff went on the weekend. A couple tournaments went down. We're going to talk a little Leadcore. Hardcore Leadcore. We're going to talk a little about that and all kinds of other things or whatever. So let's get going. Samples was actually fishing this week.
Yuppers.
Yeah.
I didn't catch nothing, no, man.
Shocker. You need the only time Santos does good is when somebody guides him because he sucks as a guy.
Shut up. I was
Yeah, Rob
guiding.
Mazer, what's happening?
I was guiding, and they caught a fish, man. A nice one, too.
A fish. That's it. A
Hey.
fish.
Buddy.
Well, we'll see. You got skunked, you said?
I didn't get skunked. I caught fish. I just didn't catch the one I wanted, man.
No shit. We all
So
never
you
get
got
what we
a
want.
pike. Even a blind person can catch a pike.
This year was Gussie. It's interesting, man. The Manitoba Bass Anglers had their annual Winnipeg River Rumble. That's over out by, like the Menaki Waters there, Norman Dam and stuff, north of Kenora.
Yeah.
But if you read this year, it was probably the worst weather day all summer. It was bad on the weekend there.
It was bad.
But him and his brother Ben, but look at the bottom here, man. We were a couple minutes late to check in, and it was costly. We were farther away than I thought. We learned the hard way. So, pow, even Gussie, man, no special exemptions, man. You're late. You usually get deducted weight for every minute that you're late to check in. If it's 4 o'clock, then it's 4 o'clock kind of thing. And you rumble in after that, you get deducted. But, no favoritism, man. Even Gussie.
Unless you're a Filipino team, man. Eric remembers that. Don't.
Just because you start late doesn't mean you get to come back late.
Might as well tell the story then, man. Tell the story then, Santos, on how we got the exemption.
I kind of remember. How did that happen again? I know. All I know is that we just waved nicely, and they said, "Keep going, you're good."
CLC, who's in? What's CLC, Jeremy? I don't know what that is.
CLC.
He'll fill us in a second. He's up on the YouTube land. What's going on, Jeremy Mayer? Rick Gergatz, what's happening? Ladies, Robert Karpiak. You shut the hell up, Robert Karpiak. You shut the hell up. But congrats. Nice showing you and Robin. Carpe got the triple XL. Remember I had a 3XL casting deck shirt?
Yeah.
Carpe won it. The top mix.
Val had to fill me in that CLC was Calling Lakes Classic.
Ooh, nice. Calling
okay.
Lakes. That's on the long weekend, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that.
That's going down still, though. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of tournaments going down.
Yes, it is on the long weekend.
Yeah, Calling Lakes is. Man, I haven't been doing any real tournaments, really. Yeah, Calling Lakes, brother. Yeah, that's what it is, yo. Joe Tilley, what's going on, brother? All kinds of tournaments, man. I think we're into full swing. Like I was saying, I was what's it called in Alberta and Saskatchewan there. It was my first time going out, like, since we were back. I've been, like, hibernating since we got back because that was a tiring, epic trip. But went to Superstore, and, like, everyone's wearing masks still. And I came from when I was in BC, Alberta, and Saskatchewan. There was, like, no mask, man. It'd be, like, 10% wearing masks and stuff like that. Like, you didn't even. Like,
yeah, and what are their numbers like?
But then their numbers are crazy too, though.
Crazy. I think Alberta went back to some restrictions, man.
It was crazy because then I get this over here because I don't know, that was out of my mind. And I'm out there, you don't even think about it, and then you come back here and everyone's, holy shit, maybe I should wear one. Nah, fuck off, I wear whatever I want. So
you wear
like
a mask
in Calgary, the lineup for the nightclubs and every single patio was like, it's just like
they're wide open, man. But
yeah, oh, whatever. Joe Tilley, LMFWC. What's with all these freaking acronyms all over the place? What's that? Last Mountain?
Last Mountain Fall Walleye Classic.
ABC,
Mountain,
BBD,
right,
East Coast Family. What's going on? Mike, so you're gonna be at that, eh, Michael?
Yeah, I'll be emceeing.
Mike is
they actually on Wednesday they have a pro-am set up.
All right. Maybe some of that Leadcore trolling might come into play there. Let's talk about that. We know nothing about Leadcore.
We know nothing, Leadcore. Maybe Mike does a little bit.
Well, learn about it then.
A little bit, not much.
I saw something on Target Walleye there where Jason Mitchell was talking about it. And it was intriguing, man. Like, I don't know. We'll have to talk about that. Leon Bell, I like Mike's setup. Something different every week. Can I request that he is in his hot tub?
You don't want to see me in a hot tub.
Not a problem.
That's gonna happen.
You don't want to see me in a hot tub.
What's up, Corey Toker? What's going on? Oh, look at this. This is the one I like. Ryan Bateman. Where's the t-shirts at, Santos? You're slacking, bro.
Oh, we're gonna have to. I don't know. We're gonna have to do some sort of customized order, or we're just gonna order a whole bunch.
Like, Santos will not deliver. He will not
order a whole bunch, and then we can just sell them. Just order a whole bunch.
Like what? 20 of real men sizes, or what?
Yeah, real men size XL.
So no Filipino sizes then. Trevor Khrushchev was in shell shock too. He's in the peg this weekend too. It is different, man. It just you see from the outside. I guess outside now. I'm not a Manitoban anymore, but freaking, it's just weird. It was just sort of shocking. It's true. Johnny Heiser, what's happening? What's going on?
Here, I'll tell you about XLs. If we order XLs, they fit everybody.
Well, Joe Tilley said, look, 3XL for Joe Tilley, man.
Well, Joe Tilley's special.
Congrats to our homeboy there, Jamie.
Yeah.
Bruce. You can see that they're in Dryden there, and you want the Dryden.
Oh, I miss Dryden so much.
So yeah, congrats to them. That's usually Samsel and Dingwall's tournament there, but congrats to Jamie Bruce. That is the only bass tournament that I know of where you could use live bait. So that's
Dryden one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, eh?
That's what Santos was doing this weekend, using leeches for bass.
Leeches. We were trying to catch walleyes, man. Caught bass instead.
Did you get any walleye?
Not this time, not yesterday.
The Falcon? Was it slow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Slow.
You know why you didn't get any walleyes? Because they know you're going to eat them.
That's true, man.
Congrats to Doug Ravine and his partner, their team of the year on their Club Bass Trail down south in Minnesota. So congrats to Doug.
Nice.
He was rubbing that in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's got another win under his belt. Hey, who's left here? Mike and Santos got to win something still. So.
Yeah.
Hey,
I do a headache.
Anyway, what are we at here? Like, I got all kinds of toys here to play with, and I have like that ticker. Did you swear yet? Did anyone swear?
Nope.
Oh,
Not yet.
Good. Hey, I got that ticker there. I'm playing with all kinds of things here.
Patrick says Falcon Lake was good for me on Saturday, so it's your problem, Santos.
Ooh, is that where you caught that fish, Patrick? I saw that 26 3/4 fish. There.
Ooh.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I'm making a sleeping bag cover with that shirt. It was a big one. That was a big shirt.
It'll keep him and Robin warm.
Corey Toker has used quite a bit of Leadcore. Works awesome in certain situations. Nice. Well, there we go. We're going to have to get Corey to explain this to us because I'm just intrigued by it. I don't know shit about all that kind of stuff. We'll see. Robert Mazer.
Be a special guest for us, man.
Shirts without holes this time, bro.
Whose fault is that, man?
When Santos stores them, they get eaten by things.
Whatever, man.
So, sorry, bro.
That's all of Bopa's fault, bro.
That's why. Good thing it went to Mazer.
Will Foster. Mike was swearing 30 seconds into the podcast. Pow!
Fuck you, I was.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add that.
You just had another one now, man.
I know.
Speaking of Will Foster, oh yeah, I swore 4 times already. If I think about it now, reigning spirit. We have to have our weekly Bigfoot, weekly Bigfoot appearance. So
is that what we're gonna do now?
Always, bro.
Always now?
Always, man. It's always Bigfoot's in there. I like that shot, though. That looks too scary, though. If I saw that in the woods, I would piss myself. But I prefer a friendlier Bigfoot than that one.
Like which one?
A nice one. Harry and the Hendersons kind of thing. Something like that.
What, you want a Bigfoot to show up in a tuxedo and a tie or something?
Something nice, bro. Nothing too crazy. Like, I mean, I think he's a shy kind of thing, man. I don't think he's a little crazy. We're going to put Mike's counter there at 6.
Oh. Oh my god!
So that's where we're at with that. We'll leave that there. Anyway, there's more stuff from my trip there. I've never seen this, man. Stock at large. They've got cow crossings in Alberta, ranch country, legit. Like,
oh, they just cross. What the?
Oh man! And these aren't even they aren't mine fences or nothing, man. It's just stock at large. It says, just watch out.
Yeah.
Run into a cow. That's like running into a brick wall, I think. So. Be careful. I thought I saw a grizzly a couple times, man. It was just a big ass brown cow. I really thought, oh, grizzly bear. We even stopped the truck and everything to go back. It was
get up and it moves at you.
Yeah, man. Patrick Cleaver. I was surprised by that. Didn't think there was big walleye in Falcon. Bro.
Easy, man. There's big walleyes in there.
I've been making a living from catching walleye on Falcon. Big ones there. There's big walleye. There's big walleye in there for sure. Yeah, there used to be 30s in there, but that's true. There aren't a lot of 30s anymore on that lake. It just where do you think they've gone, Mike? Mike's old enough to know when there were 35s in that lake.
Oh, slow down.
But it's true though. You've seen big fish there, like in like.
Well, I thought you were gonna say he's seen big 30s.
We've seen 30s, 31s.
Yeah, you don't see those anymore in that lake. Yeah, that's true.
No, not very many.
You need to bro science on that. Bro science. Like Patrick Cleaver's been there multiple times and been skunked a few times. Well, once most of those white shell lakes, man, once wakeboard season hits and sea-doo and all that kind of stuff season hits, they get tougher to fish, that's for sure.
Tough to fish, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not it's not unheard of anyway.
It's got to be that early morning or late at night.
Exactly, man. After September long again, hit up those white shell lakes again, man. It'll be lights out again. But drive a little further, hit Lake of the Woods. Pow! It's Lakefoot. I keep thinking it was Bigfoot again. It's walleye country again.
Oh,
I got Bigfoot in mind, bro.
Will says we have a Bigfoot on our show, man.
We should have a special guest Bigfoot on here, man. The Jack Lynx guy or something like that, or whatever.
Mike's shaking his head because he's the one who looks like Bigfoot.
More news and notes. Another cool thing, man. I'm still just wrapping up for my trip there. I got 2 screens now, so I can play around with this. But we were watching yesterday, just randomly with the girls and Nash. We were watching Jumanji: The Next Level, Part 2. That's Jack Black over here. But I recognize this. I said, I straight up recognize that.
Yeah.
We were watching Netflix, and then that's my photo. That's the exact thing.
Go back. So what did they do? Fill in the cave there?
They filled in that cave or whatever, but in their one drone shot or whatever, like a little pan, the cave is in there. So then I looked it up, and they filmed in the Kananaskis. They filmed all the winter scenes up in the mountains, and then at this Elbow Falls. And I was watching it, like, oh,
they added that rock on the right. go back.
They added some stuff and they changed the color
Yeah,
of the
they
water
added
a little bit.
they added some rocks there.
Yeah, they whatever they do, they get their stuff and they do their little movie magic and stuff. But I know I recognize that scene. I'm like, look at that, and I'm like, holy crap, that's pretty
Pretty
cool.
neat.
Actually, I was thinking, man. Yeah.
Well,
so-
they just cut out that cave.
yeah, they
hole
sort
in the
of.
rock.
Oh yeah, it got cut short. That's what it is there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they did.
But that's wild, man. Like that, I thought that was cool anyway. But let's get to some news here. What's the newest news? Mandatory boat decon in effect.
Is this gonna
You
take
might
over
as
the
well
whole
just
show now, man?
add. You might as well
This is
just
it.
add 30 swears to mine right now.
Here we
What do
go.
you think about this, Michael?
If our government would take their heads out of their fucking ass
Here we go.
Here we go.
and get shit going, we wouldn't be in this huge mess. They knew this shit was happening a long time ago. So and now we got these guys that are commercial fishermen. Oh, it's going to destroy our fishing. Well, fuck, you knew it was here a long time ago. And now you're going to cry about it? I shake my head.
But it's true though.
I head at this shit.
Lake Manitoba. I guess I should know this, but Lake Manitoba wasn't even on that list. Like if you put your boat into
No,
Lake
it wasn't.
Manitoba,
It
you didn't have to
wasn't,
get deconned anywhere.
No.
But they had one at Ericsdale, which is where a lot of the boats go in at the Narrows there. Like they had an AIS station there. And
Hey,
like,
what do you think's going to happen? Fishing sucks at Lake Winnipeg. So a guy pulls his boat out early enough and he whips over to Lake Manitoba and goes there.
Yeah.
So what do you think's going to happen?
But again, it comes down to money. Like how many stations can we have in the
It
province?
doesn't matter now. Let's
I know
face
that,
it.
but I'm
In
just saying,
10 to 15 years, Manitoba, every body of water is going to have it.
Well, yeah. I mean,
what?
that's
Zebra mussels, you mean?
Yeah.
When I was I was driving out west there was right into Cranbrook, Fernie, BC, there was AIS stations that you had to mandatory pull
mandatory.
into. So I saw that everywhere. I don't know. I don't know if I could tell you if they were they had more stations than us. I guess I wasn't really looking, but I would see those. But
I think they got to be placed in areas that people can get to at an easy convenience to anglers and boaters, period.
Exactly.
Not open at 11 and close at 3.
Yeah.
Then this one, you never know when the fuck that one's going to open. And then this other one here, they say it's here, but it's not here. They decide to move it one day.
it's true. Like, I mean, if someone from Kenora wants to come fish Falcon Lake, let's take an example. The answer from the government is to drive to Selkirk and get decon and then go back to Falcon Lake.
And
how's
what do you
that
think's going to happen?
So every border should have it, every major
Yes.
border. And then in strategic spots or whatever. I don't know. It's weird, man.
Take
We're on
some
the
of that
borders,
money
man.
from our
Back to the
license and
borders, the borders.
freaking open up a few more.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I
man.
said, you go to Saskatchewan 6 o'clock in the morning, they're sitting there waiting for you on the other side of the border. And if you don't check in, they phone you in right away.
Yeah.
You're getting pulled over, eh?
You're getting pulled over.
So we need more
But-
stations, obviously.
Yeah, but don't you?
Doesn't matter. I can sit here, bitch, and complain all I want. It ain't gonna do any good. Now these guys are gonna be bitching and complaining that it's gonna screw up their nets. It's not gonna do them any good. What are they gonna do? Go over there with a little strainer and start picking them out? Come on.
Once they're in there, they're
So what you're saying? It's
Once
too
they're
late
there,
now.
they're there. They breed like rabbits and mice.
Mother Nature, man, can't stop her, dude.
No.
Shit.
She'll find a way, man.
Well, like I said, like even in a lot of that Alberta and BC kind of water aren't like giant lakes. They have lakes and stuff, but it's a lot of small water like that. And they still AIS, like your equipment, they want to check all your stuff. If you're in waders and stuff, they want to check that, all kinds of things, man, because I guess you can't have stuff in it. But I was surprised by stuff like this. Like this is chop fly fishing on Instagram. But the tiniest stream I was looking at, there were guys at every rest stop fly fishing and stuff like that. It's just wild to me, man, like that you could do that. Like, I mean, I didn't think that these little cutthroats would swim and all that shit. It's just,
And you're the only one that came out with a fish.
I know. And then I had a fish. But small streams like that, like the tiniest thing where all of a sudden there's rocks there. Like, I guess every little riffle and pool has fish in it, man. They were saying, oh, there's cutthroat. And then they were telling me up until a few years ago, you couldn't use a spinning rod. spin cast, they call it. You couldn't use a spinning rod. Like, it only fly to keep it pure.
Really, eh? Yeah.
And now you can use a spinning rod. And they got these things called bull trout that are like the ugliest trout species, but they look like a burbot trout, but they're big. Like, they're actually bigger than a cutthroat.
Yeah.
So next time I go back, man, I'm taking my emergency rod set up there, pocket fishing or whatever. And
I'm surprised you didn't take it.
I know, I should have, man. I didn't.
Yeah, what's the matter with you, bro?
I don't know. I haven't been through the mountains in a long time, man. And then now that heck, even at that Lake Louise, man, fish were jumping. Who's that? Clayton Schick was saying that there's little fish in there too, actually.
Smaller
Nothing
fish,
big.
he said, yeah.
But there's fish in there. They were jumping, man. Like, man, shit, I'm all over that. I did it wrong. Did it wrong, bro.
It looked like you had fun anyways.
Oh, fuck, I had a blast, brother, man. Now it's sort of back to work, but this is back to work here. Tomorrow, this is Manitoba Wildlife Federation. We got the seminar, Advanced Tactics for Fall Greenback Walleye. I think it is sold out. I think it is maxed at 100 or 125 or whatever it is. So that is sort of full there. But what do you guys think Advanced Tactics will be?
Yours?
Look what I said there. Like, join us for a deep dive discussion into this target bite going well beyond soaking a jig and minnow or pickerel rig. Pow.
You're casting. We know that.
You'd be surprised. Well, it's not just that, but there's all kinds. There's
There's
biology to it, man. If you sort of know a little bit of the bro science, then you can sort of apply some stuff. And there are some tips and tricks and things. One thing right now is let's talk about a small one right now about walleye fishing on the river and on the lake. Is the advent of all those blades. But we're all talking now where you're not going to eat any of those shiny blades or nothing like that anymore because the water is so clear.
Yeah.
A lot of guys aren't.
I don't know. I still like the blades because they make some vibration.
It helps there, right? What do you use? Like what blade? A willow?
Yeah.
Colorado?
Willow.
A willow. I know, like, like you guys know, like those real bait ones. Those are good. They're expensive as hell, but they're good. But a nice long willow. I used to attach all kinds of stuff now, but I don't know. I'm thinking more rattle now, just some sound.
Sound.
I don't know. The water is so clear, man. We were catching catfish again there, and I mean the water was a little murky because of the rain and stuff. We'll talk about that. We're going to get to that segment, but still clear, relatively speaking. You can still see the fish swimming down there, and you can tell how big it is. Like I'm telling Justin now, that's a 32, 33, and it still hasn't broke the surface, man. You could never do that back in the day.
Never before, man.
Not on the red, man. Shit.
Yeah.
It's weird, man. Alvarez, I'll be there. I got all my P pigs lined and ready to learn. Nice, bro. P rigs. P rigs, he means, bro. Yeah, we'll have to practice for that too, man. I'm a
I thought they got into farming or something.
P pigs.
P pigs.
P pigs, bro. Here, this thing, man. This is cool. Tyler Mitchell and Full Tilt were out there. You see that?
Yeah, the truck or a car or something. Yeah.
So I believe they called it in. I mean, it still has to get reported in case no one knows about it. But
no, I think they pulled it out, didn't they?
They pulled it out while they were there.
As far as that, I think on his post they pulled it out actually.
Wow. So this is what? This is in 6 feet of water only, or is that 16? Maybe there's a 1 there.
I don't know. I can't see.
There's no way, man. That truck is like 6 feet tall on its own, probably.
So probably 16 feet.
That's 16 feet of water.
Yeah. That's pretty wild, though. I mean, like, look at that. You could just see it. And they caught a bunch of fish off of that, too, apparently. So that's some wild shit, actually, man. That's amazing. Now,
the fish are pissed off now. They got no way to get around.
If you see someone sitting in that chair, though, then it'd be a little scary.
Be a little different there, yeah.
Well, I don't see anyone. Do you see anyone?
Not in that.
I see an airbag blow there. I don't know.
An airbag.
That's wild, though, man. That's some cool shit.
But you'll see side imaging with boats, like sunken boats and stuff, and
yeah.
Right.
Will says it's 26 feet.
That makes more sense.
There you go.
That makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, because you just look at all that water in between, kind of thing. Yeah, that makes sense. No, cool. That's wild, man. I like that. Well, we're gonna talk Leadcore. What do we got here? Look at this here. This is a walleye war is still going on here. This is the Saskatchewan one that just wrapped up. Saskatchewan heat wave. I think this one ended up winning. It says new leader, but this one won.
That's the one who won, yeah.
Kyle Furseth, congratulations. 33 inches. Damn.
Yeah.
Jeremy and I were just saying you'd almost think that was a Lake Winnipeg fish with the way the emerald back is.
Yeah, I can see
Tinge of
that.
green
Man.
on the back, eh?
Looks like it. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other places they have like that limeish kind of water. What lake was this on? Do you know?
No.
No, I tried looking. I couldn't
Doesn't-
find it. Doesn't say.
Maybe
They
he
won't
caught
tell
it in
you.
Manitoba. He was
They
supposed to
won't
catch
tell
it
you
in
anyways.
Saskatchewan.
There we go. Starting crap.
Starting
There you go, man.
You said it was
Start
green, man. Well, there you go. Nathan
Heard it
Perry,
here in Casting Deck first.
Google third. What's an 80 centimeter fish? What's that? 30?
Coles 20. Yeah. 30.
Man, all this fucking centimeter shit, man.
Centimeter stuff.
What is that in inches? I got to
What are
convert
you
it.
talking about? Centimeters is your generation, for Christ's sake.
Nah, I
You
don't
never even
know.
heard of centimeters until fucking Trudeau decided to change all this shit.
Oh, shit.
We got weekly Sasquatch and we got the weekly Trudeau Castro conspiracy. Okay, there you go. Back to fishing. Tony Shirley, what's going on, brother? How's Shiner supply this year? I don't know. Is there a shortage? I've got 2 boxes in my freezer, so
I got 2 boxes in my freezer too.
There's been a whole bunch, man.
I have a couple of cases in there, so I'm not sure. But
We're just saving it for like the October bite
yeah, I haven't
October
even used them yet or whatever.
till March, the end of March.
80 centimeters is 31 and a half inches.
Damn, you get a 31 and a half and it's still second place, eh?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. That's some big walleye. Walleye Wars 9, all in. The Alberta version here starts on September 10th. So everyone out there, Joe Tilley, has got to be you, brother.
Joe Tilley's going to win, man.
Yeah, man. I think, Joe, you got to be in this for sure, bro. Check it out, Walleye Wars 9. I think that the next Manitoba one for us, Tobin's here, will be a winter one, I believe. But
He's fishing one.
check that all out there, man. Walleye Wars.
Yeah.
That's cool stuff, man. I don't mind that kind of thing. That we have a whole week. It's a different. I have to get used to it a little bit on the strategy for that. But you have to wrap your head around sort of the different. You're used to that one day kind of thing, right? You know, but
Yeah.
if you time it right and you figure out a plan beforehand, there are ways, man. Like there's still strategy involved in that kind of tournament. So good stuff, man. Tony says everything is good, man. He's good to hear about the minnows. I was on the river there, man. There were clouds of minnows showing up on the Hummingbird there, one after another kind of thing or whatever.
So what, you think the walleye's going to be in there thick this year?
I don't know. Let's talk about it, man. What do you guys think about this Red River now?
Well, I mean, the river stays a little bit higher, I think so. They'll come in. Why wouldn't they? If
Way-
the bait's
way
in
A
there,
lot of rain too, so
if you've seen a lot of bait, they're coming in.
they're coming. Yeah.
There was piles and piles of bait, man. Like we're not talking like gold. Like this is like, it looks like those clouds of shiners. This is what they are really.
Yeah.
So there's lots of that. And then like what NWF or whoever's out there, they're like dredging across from Devils. What's his name? Barry, our good buddy Barry there. Headingley Barry was out there marshalling for the tournament there. That was the boundary.
Yeah.
And he said it was all stirred up there and they were dredging, like Devil's Lake, if you guys know, just past the cut, Devil's Creek anyway is there. And that's just shallow. That's like 9-10 feet right across the whole river there. But now they're dredging it. So you're probably going to notice some deeper stuff this fall there if you happen to be cruising by. I don't know what they're doing. I think they're making more marsh.
Yeah, I think they're bringing it into a
More
marsh.
habitat?
More habitat growth.
Yeah.
So that's what I heard.
Cool shit. What about this,
Well,
Mikey?
speaking of the Red River.
Oh, go ahead, Mikey.
Oh, what are you doing there?
This is, I don't know. I'm thinking that's how you tie lead core. Maybe
Is that lead core knot?
This is a hack for tying wires together. Just to tell me if that's correct or not or whatever. But when the guy cinched that up, man, it's pretty wild. It connected, man. I was gonna try that online. I'm thinking, I don't know how to tie lead core. Maybe that's how you tie lead core. Anyway. What were you saying, Mike, about the Red River?
I was just going to say, seeing that you're talking about the Red River, might as well talk about the Masters.
Which
Catfish Masters.
Catfish. Yeah, let's go, man. Like, this is pow. That was the morning there. Boats going in. Weather was wonky, man. So I haven't been catfishing since Canada Day, the last FAM catfish derby that we had. So all the reports you've been seeing, man, water's so low and slow. We're expanding the boundaries because there's no fish. Even up until 2 days ago, man, guys are all saying that 10 is the limit. 10, 34-inch plus fish is the limit. And guys are saying, maybe it might take only 7 or 8 fish to win this tournament, all that kind of shit. So, of course, me and Justin were excited when we got to 10. Holy fuck. Maybe we're the only team with 10. Maybe there's only a handful. There's only got to be maybe 5 teams that catch 10. We come back, and it's like, double header this, double header that. We were throwing away 35-inch. cast. Shut the hell up. So
Make
the-
sure
the
you
mic
add.
turned
Make
on.
sure you add 2 to your swear. You
No,
dick.
yeah, I better add that. I better add
Add
that.
some more there, buddy.
So it doesn't look so
17.
bad at my end of the world.
Yeah, this is like this is the average fish out there. I mean, the average fish is like 32 to 35 inches. So you got to get 34 plus.
Yeah.
A lot of 33.5-inch heartbreakers out there. We got a few of those, but that's
damn
one of them.
thing. They're like just solid muscle.
Oh,
That's
I
it.
think this one didn't even
Like,
count. This one here, man. This one didn't
Like,
even
look
count.
at how thick that tail is.
The
You
whole
see-
fish is thick, man. Look
You
at
catch
that.
a fish like this. I think this one was 33.5.
That's
And
a
they
that's
said
a Joe
this is not big enough
Joe
for it.
Tilly fish right there.
That's a triple
Except
XL, bro.
Except this fish looks better.
Derek says, I think they're closing up the cut. Oh, yeah?
Think so? Really?
Now, that's interesting. If they're actually going to close up the cut, like close it.
Because I know some people actually go in there and fish, like 50 yards in.
That's interesting to me.
Oh,
Joe Tilly, you
There you can put Joe Tilly on the tracker, man.
Yeah, Joe Tilly can go on the track.
Joe Tilly once swear. Perch are running on the red, Leon says. That's another thing about this Red River now with it clearing up, man. Perch are
Our perch
and
getting
pike
caught
in
now?
there hard. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's weird that you think like an evolution of a body of water, but we're seeing this in real time right now. This is quick, man. We're talking every season something different's happening. Speaking of Tony Shirley, Pine Falls, I think Pine Falls is going to be shit fishing this fall.
Yeah.
No current, man, unless some big current starts coming down that Winnipeg River system.
Yeah,
maybe it will still. It's hard, man. It's hard to get fish into that Traverse Bay when there's no bait and no flow.
no flow. Yeah,
Even more so than the red, I think, man. To be honest, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
they go wherever the bait is.
I'm not
man.
going to Pine Falls anymore. I'm done.
You always say that, and you end up going there anyway.
I know.
You'll
It's
hit
all
that
done.
spot once, man.
Yeah, whatever.
There, right then, Joe Tilly. Wow, he's got one.
I feel left out, man.
Yeah.
Zero.
Start swearing, then you.
I should start swearing. Hey, fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just change your name to Santos the Altar Boy.
Nice, the altar boy. They want to bring back Marshes to Red River. No, that makes sense, man. And they do great work, the MWF there. So hats off to whatever their plan is, man. Hopefully they know what they're doing. I'm sure.
Leon says he's getting no saugers this year. It's not ice fishing yet.
Is
Just
that
wait.
Leon? Come on,
Yeah.
Leon. Those saugers?
Yeah,
Damn,
you jinxed
man.
it. You jinxed it anyway. What was I talking
You're going to
about?
catch them now.
That was our biggest cat, 36.25. Justin caught that one there. But I have to take a picture with it too because we have a system. So you have to have a system, man. Like person taking the photos and then the measuring, all that kind of stuff. So we went back to where in these catch photo release tournaments. I know some people alternate in that kind of stuff, man. But for the sake of consistency, less mistakes. I think if you have
Should be the same person, right?
I think so.
It's got a beak like a sturgeon.
That was sharp, eh? You saw that?
Look at
Just moving. That helped it. That was the extra inch and a half right there, brother.
It's a hybrid, man. Hybrid sturgeon cat.
got a big snout.
Yeah. These were the eventual winners right there. I don't know if you see my mouse or anything, but this was a photo by Dave Gurley. But that's Wojcik and Kote right there. So that's where they parked themselves at the beginning of the day and dragged themselves off at the end of the tournament, man, and they're just catching one after another. I think they called in 80 cats or so out of that hole.
Like double headers and everything, man.
It's how it is. I mean, like a few days ago, there were no fish in there, and then amazing what some flow does, and they all turn on or come in and all that kind of shit. So hats off to them. Good stuff there. Like this boat over here, for example, wasn't catching as many. And Donovan, I guess in the picture would be over here more. Like there's like that thing that comes out here, and he was throwing his bobber across there and just giving her. So
I think Carpiak was on that same side too.
Carpiak came in between after. He came in between over here, I believe. Robin was telling me. So
spot there cost me a prop and a bit of my skeg and a bit
it's
of
true, though.
my boat.
It's true.
It's shallow there, man. So
No, it's true. If you don't know, there are rocks up here, man. And some people fish there for years and don't know, and then all of a sudden, bam, they hit something or whatever. There are definitely rocks there, man. CDP, man, Top Mix Team. We help sponsor that prize a little bit, so hats off to the CDP.
Awesome.
The lovely Robin, of course, got a perfect. I put a size small in there. It worked out. And then Carpet got the 3XL. Hats off to Jan Bass, Chantel Kirak, everybody, man. Art Wall, Barry helped out. Everyone, like Donovan Pierce, man. All these guys that did the tournament. That's awesome stuff, man. It takes a lot of work to run a tournament. Lance Irwin. So, I mean, that's awesome, guys. Put the time into to do these things, man. I love it, man. That's I like catfishing tournaments. It's different catching them in thing. Thanks to the sponsors. The prize that we won, Big Sky Flies and Jigs, Danny's Whole Hog, Lance and everyone over there, Lynn at the Smoking Fish as well, got us some stuff, and Dan Cote at Valley Fashions. So 14th place.
I got it.
Nice.
That's one of the nets I was looking at.
This Frable conservation one. It's got like this.
How good is that net?
Handle.
It's got a handle there.
It's got a handle there.
Yeah.
Handle the frame of it.
Well, I was making fun of Justin of his net, so
yeah,
like he goes like, you know me about with nets, man. Like I'm particular about the nets or whatever. Right? And he goes like, oh, well, I got a net. Don't worry, I'll bring mine in case. So we don't use the bow of the boat. Let's throw my net in there anyway. Yeah. So we throw it in there or whatever. And then the first net that he netted my first 2 fish with his net, and then he caught one, so I netted his. And as soon as I sort of like touched the belly of that fish, the net started to like, it had a flex to it. Fuck this, man. Through that net, man. We're not using this net, man. I almost stuck in the river, man. I grabbed my net instead. My
and that's the problem, right?
Yeah, you don't want to flex there, because if it's 50-50 where that fish is coming in or not, you want to be able to do what you want to do. So now I gave him that net. Like, you have that net, man. Perfect. We want a perfect.
So it's not like my net zip tied together because the mice chewed holes in it. Remember that, Santos?
Zip tie.
Yeah, it still works, though. It still works.
We catch a fish. I look at Santos. What the hell, man? You missed the net or the fish. It actually went through the hole in the net.
It went through.
The standings of that tournament, anyway, was the winners won with 370.5, I think, inches. So divide that by 10. You know, the awesome math there is an average of 37 inches. So wow. Yeah. Wow, man, that's pretty good.
What was the biggest fish of the weekend?
38.75
something, yeah.
Yeah, 38.75.
Who got that?
I don't know their names.
Third place team, I think.
Yeah, I don't know their names or whatever. They got. That's pretty good, man. My personal best, and I fished that river a lot, and I got on it and stuff, was 38.5. Even in my boat's never seen past 38.5. So yeah, good for them. 38.75 in competition.
Nice.
For comparison, 14th place, me and Justin, we scored 349.5. So we averaged 35 inches. Yeah, that's not enough. 15 teams out of the 33 caught a 10 cat limit, and team 15 didn't get a prize. It went up to 14. So they caught their maximum, which is your goal in this tournament now. Because
that's a burn and a half.
Yeah. But then 20th place got a prize, and all the prizes were packages worth $400 or more. Like our package there is worth like 400 or more. Like we had gift certificates and all kinds of stuff there. And Dan Cote went nuts, man. Valley Fashion, hats off to him on the prizes. 25th place got that. Last place with at least one master, like scoring at least one, still got a prize that was worth over $400.
So 15th place didn't get anything though.
But 50 didn't get that. And they're the last. The 16th place got 8 cats, and they got. And me and Justin they scored 349.25, and we scored 349.5. That extra inch that I was able to squeeze out of 1.5 inch.
You're sturgeon hybrid cat, man.
That's that big nose cat.
That was the big nose. I got a surprise.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, man, it's a game of inches out there when you're talking about these things. But really, we really thought that 10 would be good. Maybe 5. We knew the fishing would improve. Yeah. And I told Justin, man, I go, what do you think? Where should we go? Like, where should we start? We never practiced. I don't know. We haven't been out there since Canada Day. I go, with all this fresh rain, water looks like it's come up like a couple feet at least. I think it's going to be shallow. Frogs will be kicking around. Or let's go shallow. So when did we go shallow? 12 noon. We didn't start till 12 noon shallow. And as soon as we threw it against the rocks, like we're throwing it on the sand, pull it into the water kind of thing, it was like one after another, man.
Yeah.
And we didn't do that all morning, man. We struggled to get 3 masters in the morning, and then by the afternoon, we basically ran out of time. We could. Our last fish at 3:45 was 36 inches, man. So
what'd you use for bait?
Stubborn man. Frog eye.
All frogs, eh?
No, frog eye.
Gold
eye and frog together.
Oh, you guys are
put it all together. Yeah, man. Yeah, like they just
whatever works, man, eh?
Yeah, we were doing, you do the test. One guy does one does the other.
Yeah.
Frogs were happening, and then all of a sudden gold eye was happening, and then put them together. Good enough, man. Take away the choice, man. Just slap it all down there. Make sure you slice your frogs. You should kill them. If you do a little tip here, you should kill the frogs. I don't know. You're like, yeah.
Well, no, because if you leave them alive, what they'll do is they'll swim under rocks and stuff. They'll hide.
They'll try to, man. If they can, if they can move,
right?
if they
So
can
that's
move around,
why-
they're hiding.
yeah.
Yeah, they're hiding or they're crumpled up, all that kind of stuff. They should be dead. And then you sort of slice them, like slice the belly, get all that scent out.
Scent, yeah.
Pow, right through under here and there, and throw them out there, man. And there you go, man. So catfishing is on fire, apparently, man. People are telling me, don't even bother going to the Red River. Don't bother coming to Manitoba because it's dead. It is not dead right now. Donna, what Donna pull? 150 cats?
Something like that. That's what he said, yeah.
Shit ton of cats, man, or whatever. Yeah, so.
Yeah. It's on fire again.
Kyrillic, thoughts on taking the locks out of bounds for further events?
We know Eric's thoughts on it already.
That reminds me, man. I had an opinion on that or whatever.
Which is what?
Well, not to sound like a sore loser. Hats off to the guys like who are out there. But I, to be honest, I think you can only fit a limited number of boats at the curtains, for example. I think taking the locks out of play just turns and extend it, like keep that boundary at Netley Creek or at the cut or whatever, and just have that whole river thing, and you stop it at where? What, the floodway? Maybe the buoys in front of Red River City Cats there, and just take those locks out of play there, and just do it that way. I think anyway. That's my opinion.
Even just, yeah, I don't know.
Like
I think it's usually first come first serve when you get to the locks.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then they just sit there all day, and then you're pulling out. One boat's pulling out 150 cats, and other boats pulled out 4.
You are on the Red River,
that's
so
any tournament.
shit hawk them.
Yeah, you can only fit how many? If you want to grow the tournament, if we have like, I'd like to see the tournament get to 60 plus boats. I like to see Americans coming up or whatever. I like it to see go to a 2-day event. I like to see a parade through town and everything. Man, I think the potential is there. I've talked with Donna this many times, but I'm not the only guy saying that. A lot of guys are not. I'm talking about guys who got 5th place, 4th place, 3rd place, whoever it was. No, not Carpet. Carpet got 5th place, but guys up there were saying the same thing. They'd be okay to see
Closing out the locks.
Yeah, just I think, I don't know. But then again, the argument there is that it's not always good by the locks. There are guys who've done whole tournaments up by the locks and don't
Catch nothing.
get the limit or nothing. Yeah, so it's whatever. I don't know. I guess there's arguments both sides, but I still prefer to see no locks there only because it's just a limited kind of spot.
Well, you can always make it a safety issue too, right?
I guess. But people say get a bigger, faster boat. Get there first.
Yeah, that's what I did too, but it sits in the
Right,
fucking
so-
parking lot all the time.
Yeah.
So-
Well, I don't know. Then it's like a race to get there in the morning or whatever. I don't know. I know I've never fished by the locks for.
Yeah.
Even
the
guiding, I don't
shitty
go
part
up
is
there.
if you're boat 1 or 2, usually boat 15 is toast. You're not going to get there.
Well, especially the way they were calling the numbers out. I think there was like 30 seconds, a minute in between every number. Like I was looking at Justin, we were both 27. Like it's going to be lunchtime, but then we get out of here.
That's a big head start, man.
Holy shit, it was crazy, man. It took so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know. That's my opinion on it anyway. Like that's if they want feedback, I say take the curtains out of it, take the locks out of the tournament. I think makes more sense in my opinion. Top 2 boats from there. Not every year.
Not
It's
here, no.
No.
It's not every year. It happened to be this year. And like I said, if there wasn't any rain,
Then that place is dead.
then there wouldn't have been fish there anyway, kind of thing.
Plus,
right?
I think a couple of the locks were open too, weren't they?
Yeah, I think they were taking curtains out even, and just there was so much water.
Something like that. Yeah.
Well, up until 2 days before, all the fish were north of Bridge to Nowhere, apparently. No one could catch anything south of Bridge to Nowhere.
Yeah.
And it's funny how that river can change. It's the same thing for walleye. That river is just how it is on the river, man. Like, not just the cast. The walleye in the fall too, like they'll flip just like that. Just like that, man. Like with any kind of help in the conditions, whether the water clears up or whatever.
Just the wind.
Whatever, yeah.
Just the wind changes it.
Wind to slow it down. Yeah, you get some north wind on the big lake. Some people don't know it. Like when the big lake is blowing north, that stops the flow basically in the river, and now you've got all this like it slows right down and stuff and fires up, man. So no, there's different ways to look at it. Whatever. That's what I would rather see myself.
Yeah, they could try it 1 year and see what happens, right?
Yep.
I don't know.
So
I don't care. I'll still do it regardless. I don't know. I'd do it, man. I think I'm beating Mike on swears now.
You are.
I think I am.
I'm gonna not swear anymore. I'm just gonna mute myself.
Well, I don't have to get you pissed off about something. You like to get you going. I saw this on Target Walleye. Cool stuff there, but mono is this green one.
Yeah.
And then Leadcore. Like you'll get it in tighter. You don't like if you're gonna long line troll. We're talking shallow here, right? So if you're shallow,
Yeah.
you're a lot more precise if your line is closer to the boat instead of way back out there. Like way back out there. Like Mike knows. Mike does some. For example, let's take trolling on the Red River then, up in the creeks or wherever you do it along the shores there on the Red for walleye. Would Leadcore be an option for you, Mike, to give it a shot?
Well, you can keep it tighter to the boat, right? So you can stay pretty tight, and then you don't have to be so far back because usually if they're in there, you're going to have 5 or 6 boats doing that same little area.
Yeah.
So it would help. It would get that crankbait down there.
Especially with some of the tighter turns, eh? Like
yeah.
You have a lot more control where you're not resetting all the time. Like you're almost
you can always
big drifting, eh?
The other thing too is if you need a stick bait or something, you can get it down there. It doesn't have to be a deep diver, right?
That's right.
I've never bought like Leadcore. Like what is like this is some samples that I saw on the like Suffix has it, man. I use Suffix.
It's just a strand of lead through a sheet.
And I think Leadcore tells you how the different colors, what depth it's at, right?
Yeah.
So you know how much is out there and what.
Yeah.
So that helps too.
What is this? Like, what is this? One of these spools, I think, is $60 for a spool or something like that.
Yeah.
Can't be. Is it expensive? It's expensive stuff, eh?
It is expensive. What's not expensive when it comes to fishing nowadays?
I guess, yeah, man.
Besides a pickerel rig and a weight.
So, like, how do you? Like, have you used it? I have never. I'm gonna go.
The only way you can tie it. I can't tie it anymore because I can't see freaking this far in front of my face. But you have to pull the sheeting back and then cut the lead out that's there. And then you pull the sheeting back up again. And then you slide and then you tie an overhand knot, just like you're tying your shoe. And then you slide your leader inside there.
Yeah.
And then you slowly work that knot to the end and then pull it tight.
So it is sort of like that thing I was showing you there. Like you got to take off.
It is actually, it's similar to that.
Is it stiff like this? Like you could like with wire where you could make a shape out of it?
No,
it's limp.
Yeah,
supple, whatever you want to call it.
Supple, but you could still make this knot with supple line though. But yeah, you're taking the sheathing off. You said too.
Yeah, well, you just slide the sheeting back and then cut the lead core off, and then you slide the sheeting back.
Oh, I got you. And that's
right. So now it's empty inside there.
Yeah.
Now you have something to tie. I got you.
Yeah. So all you're doing is you're tying an overhand knot, and then you're sliding your line inside there. And then you just pull that overhand knot towards the end.
Well, I'm 100% buying. I'm going to go buy some.
It's like $50-$60.
Freaking shot. I'm going to give it a shot, man, or whatever. I forgot to shout out the winners here, man. Dan Cote and Darren Wojcik. Congrats to you guys. First place was $4,080. Fantastic.
Nice.
Back-to-back champs, these guys.
Yeah.
Back-to-back champs. They're going for the three-peat next year. They won last year with 363 was a score, and they upped that but to 370. So we'll see, man. What happens next year? But yeah, look at them, man. My money's on them to three-peat again. We'll see what happens.
They got dialed in, man.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, Joe Tilley says that suffix is $50.
Yeah.
Shit.
Expensive stuff, bro.
It's not cheap.
Well, I'm gonna try it.
How often did you troll?
Doing more of it now.
More of it?
Yeah. Troll out there. I think you're gonna have to cover water this year to go.
A lot more, yeah.
You want to fish Pine Falls or whatever. I think you're gonna have to go around and cover water and pull around and stuff.
Yeah.
I think so. And then now you don't have to. I don't know. You take the bottom bouncer element out of it, or that really long, like throwing out how many yards out behind the boat. A little bit tighter, man, because you're working contours and stuff. You can work the contours way better, I think.
Yeah.
So that's something I'm going to try.
It depends what cranks I'm pulling, but I'm usually like 130, 140 behind me.
See that much, eh? And you have a counter on your reel and everything, and you know how far it is?
Yeah.
See, that's straight up. That's crazy long line trolling, man. And then if you're trying to, then you have to be out on your own. Like you can't get into traffic too much because I think if you're tighter to the boat, you can start to weave into a little bit more of the community spots.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. This is going to be a work in progress. When you're going to see, I'm going to buy it and let the shit show begin on that. I think we'll see what happens.
Corey Toker, I use 18-pound Cortland. What is that?
Got that brand open. for the Leadcore.
Is it a brand? Okay.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Corey does. What's the name of the knot that you use then, bro? Corey. Because I need to know this. Leadcore onto the spool. You need a big spool then? Like I've never even seen this, Mike. Is it a really thick line or no?
No, it's not thick. It's no different than a braid.
Yeah.
Oh, really? It's just heavy.
I'll go get it.
Get it, Michael. There you go. Perfect.
That line just has weight to it, right? So it sinks faster, goes down faster.
I like it. I don't know why I've never even tried it before, man.
Because we don't troll, man. That's why.
Well, I'm into the trolling now, man. I was like, this precision kind of fishing, man. Like, I'll end up just freaking casting with it anyway.
You're going to cast my way, brother. You know that, man.
Now I can cast in 80 feet of water and it'll get down there. Hey,
That's what I was gonna say. All you're gonna do is cast it anyway. So
that's what I'm gonna do anyway. I'm gonna attach a swim bait on there. Fucking, that's all.
There you go, brother.
Look at this here. This is hilarious, man. This is a target wall that I get it. And yes, it has guides on the top and bottom. That's the combo. That's new coming out, man. I was at iCast, bro. You got the spinning and the bait casting.
Come on, really?
Yeah. You get the best of both worlds, bro, man. That's a game changer right there. Game changer, bro.
You really think it's going to be a game changer?
like this stuff here, it's pretty small. Like it's
like braid.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all it is, eh?
Yeah.
Like this is small line here. Fucking
Will I be
cat.
able to pick up my reel after, man? Is it going to be so heavy picking up lead?
No, it's light.
It's going to be too heavy for me. Hey, oh no.
Apparently my cat's got to sit there and claw my leg. He thinks it's a freaking scratching post. There you go.
Corey says use an Albright knot.
Albright. Yeah. That works, man. Yeah. Just use an Albright. Like Mike said, you have to take out some lead.
Yeah.
Then just treat it like braid. Makes sense to me.
Now let's see you do it, though.
I'm going to do it, man. Watch, this is going to be work in progress. I'm going to experiment with it.
How much you going to bet he's just going to cast with it at the end of the day?
Oh, for sure. He's going to sit there and think, I can get it like 3 feet deeper now. So I can do deep water casting.
Quicker. I know. I think casting 25 feet now, like pretty.
Just
Like
quicker,
we were doing in Lac du Bonny and
it's going to happen, bro.
yeah.
Like that's what came to mind first is like how to get that swim bait down there quicker. And I'm thinking, wow, now you can do like precision trolling, but it's not so far back. I'm down with it, man.
Can you cast that lead core stuff? As in like
It looks like it. It looks like you can.
Okay.
All right.
Try it then.
You learn something. Or
We'll be the first ones to be casting with it, bro.
I think I learned something. Or we'll see or whatever. Like, you know, like those giant spoons when you're throwing it out there or whatever. Like that would get it down. Help to get it down.
Yeah.
In the deeper water. That's it. I'm thinking. Yeah. It's got me thinking, bro.
We're gonna have to start fishing deeper stuff, man. If the water keeps clearing up.
No, I'm thinking for sure, brother, man. Anyway, what was I doing here? I got all kinds of things that I was doing here. We got the Beast of the Weeks going on here. Yeah. Yeah, we're up on the YouTube again, I was saying. Hey, we got a few more Beast of the Weeks. Let's do Beast of the Week right now here.
Yeah. James
Friesen. 20-inch largemouth bass.
Nice.
Sun was going down on him here, man. It was some rough weather, man. Like were you out on Saturday, Santos, at Falcon?
Sunday.
Oh, it was a little bit better on Sunday, no? Still raining.
Still rained a little bit, but not much.
Yeah.
We didn't get out there till like 12 o'clock or something.
Cool. Tyler Campbell, what's going on, brother? Were you at the NBA tournaments on the weekend there, Tyler?
Yeah, I think he was.
He was there with his daughter, I think.
Oh, let me pull up the standings. I got the standings here. There you go.
There it is.
Let's see. NBA. Congrats to Jaden Simon, Sean McKay.
Look, they killed the field. Look at that by almost 4 pounds, by over 4 pounds, man.
Fucking Kenora guys there. Hey,
look at that.
They live on that water, man. Like legit, that's their backyard. Their backyard is that Kuwaitan sloop out there that we're in all the time that we live.
Wasn't even close for first place. Look at that.
1976. Wow. Eh?
Yeah.
Beat everyone by a whole bass. Heberts, of course. My buddy Chris Franklin and Brad Burton. Nice work, boys, on the 4th place there. I think that was 5 largies too, actually. 5 largies, bro. So that's pretty good, man. Nice.
It says they got a big smallmouth.
Who that? Oh yeah, it does say smallmouth there. Yeah. Jamie Bruce got a 5th here, and then they won the next day at Dryden.
Yeah.
So everyone's getting their bass tournament fishing fix in. Eh? Gussie 9th. I wonder what their penalty was.
Who knows, man?
Yeah, they got a
couple pounds.
Well, it's probably a pound a minute, right?
I wonder how far back they were. Josh Peacock there, 12.05, everybody down there. And it goes, Tyler Campbell, there you are, brother. 952. Still better than what me and Santos would have got if he was there.
Yep.
100, man. That can still better than we
I might have to do that with my grandson next year because he's just like a bass freaking fanatic.
Yeah.
Nice.
I took him to Cabela's. He wanted to go shopping, so we just went to Cabela's.
Nice. Get him into the bass fishing, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, well, he's got to get somebody better than me to teach him how to fish for him.
Tyler did much better the next day at the NBA Big Bass Battle. Nice work, brother, man. Cool stuff.
Oh, Corey says they were late 2 minutes.
Yeah, nice. What's that? 2 pounds then?
I think that's 2 pounds, man.
Oh.
So that would have put him in second.
Place. Right?
Huh?
That would
have put him in second place then. They would have given him 16 pounds.
Oh, yeah, that hurts, man. Pound per minute.
Yeah.
Wow.
That hurts, man.
Yeah.
But if they're two Filipino guys, it would have been no problem. You go right in, man.
We ran out of gas. That's why
we ran out of gas, man.
If we give you a pedal, you're gonna call racism on us.
I know. We ran out of gas at the yacht club there, at KBI, day 3 or whatever. And who was it? It was Genevieve. Genevieve was on that boat.
Yeah.
Someone just gave us gas. We're gonna make our way back. It's all good. You'll make it back for the 4th flight now. All right. Yeah.
We just got waved in, no problem.
Yeah, what difference does it make, man? 85th place to 80th place or whatever. Makes a difference down at the bottom. They don't give a shit. Maybe if we're at the top, maybe.
Top, they would have said something.
Yeah, they didn't care what was going on.
It doesn't matter though. A rule's a rule.
It is though. A rule's a rule.
Yeah.
But
we did call it in early though, right? We said we ran out of gas right here.
Can't bend the rules for anybody.
Get a swear in there, Michael. Get a swear.
Swear.
No, I'm not swearing.
Congratulations to Colton Hoffman. This is a personal best. 39.5-inch personal best sturgeon. Nice work, son. Well done.
That's a nice sturgeon.
Nice.
Yeah. That's Mike Hoffman's son there. But look at the picture there. Look what I see there. A tape measure, bro.
Oh, a legit tape measure.
That's a tape measure. So we're gonna change that here. We're gonna give Colton there a bump board. You were gonna get a Big Sky Flies and Jigs. What is it? Big Sky Flies and Jigs bump board. Big one. 50-inch one. The one that I wanted the weekend. I'm going to give that to you, brother, man. So that's yours.
Awesome.
We'll get that to you there. I think you're down in Morris or something like that. So there you go. None of this tape measure shit. We're going to get you a real bump board. Nice work there, Colton Hoffman. Brianne Lambert, a new personal best. We're keeping the personal best rolling. 3.5 pound smallmouth bass. Nice. Is this lady single?
You know where my vote is going, bro.
Is this lady single? I think she's single, bro. Yeah.
I know that spot.
Oh, everyone knows that spot, man.
Jerry Gatsby saw him catch that. Nice. You saw that. Nice work, Jerry. That's cool stuff, man. You caught that bass there, Santos?
In that lake, yes.
Funny shit. Nice work, man. Nice work on that. 3.5 pounds. Solid. On the Rapala scale?
Rapala 30 scale, bro.
Well done.
Yeah.
Patrick Cleaver. This was Falcon Lake. He told us here. So nice work. 26.75.
You know what that is? That's the Santos. Look what I caught. Look.
That was a lot earlier. Look at it. The sky's like clear, man.
It looked like a Falcon Lake walleye there, too. On the drop shot yet.
Drop shot, eh? Nice.
Yeah. Cool.
Way to go, man.
Justin says, since you're giving that bump board away, he wants the black one. Can you give away the green one? Done. Since you're giving it away, he says, it's just like my phone ringing.
Private text.
I was trying to figure out what the hell you were doing there.
I got a text you. The phone's going there. So Patrick Cleaver there. Well done, brother. What do I got? I think that's all I have for Beast of the Week.
That's all you got?
Unless I forgot some. Yeah, that's all I got. So who's the Beast of the Week here, bro?
You know what my vote is already.
Well, we know Santos' vote. Miss Lambert. It's a nice shot, though, man. Nice work there. Personal best as well.
Yeah.
Colton's getting a prize anyway. That's Beast of the Week there, I think, right there. I'm voting for Colton.
Yeah.
He's getting a prize.
For fuck's sakes, you put it all on me now.
Patrick got a nice walleye there, too, but a nice work, bro. That's a nice shot, though. That's a nice shot.
See? I don't take pictures.
I know how to solve this.
Oh, shit.
I'm going with the walleye because it's hard to catch those in the summertime at Falcon. So now we're gonna have to put it to social media.
No,
Oh, come on, man.
no.
This
Oh.
guy, dude.
Hey, how are we gonna put it to social media? We can't put the kid up there, man. He's gonna win. The kid's gonna win. Kid wins regardless.
He wins anyways.
He wins
Anyway, something, yeah.
Okay, we'll put it up. We'll do something here. Votes are for Colton. We got votes for Colton here. All kinds of stuff here. So fantastic, man. Where am I?
And the other reason I can't pick her is because Santos took her out.
Just out of principle. Just out of principle, we cannot vote
We can't
for
vote for
Santos
that.
fish.
Yeah, I hear you guys. Fuck you.
Oh, before we start, let me answer the counter. I got to answer the counter here. At the very
Well,
end.
he had 3 swears already, right?
Santos is at 5. So there you go.
How about 5? Nice.
Yeah, Joe Tilly 1, 15, 14. Done. That's the ticker right there.
Yeah.
Now, cool stuff. Appreciate you guys joining us here on another show. That's an hour. Again, I don't know what we talked about there. Leadcore. That's what we're
Leadcore.
Whatever. We're going to try Leadcore.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens, man. Yeah.
And a little bit of frog tips, too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Thanks, Liam, man. Thanks for the props, brother, man. Good
Yeah.
stuff. And if you guys haven't got your prizes yet, all these kids and stuff, I'll be asking for your addresses. Everyone else that I got your address of, it's coming. I've just been hibernating, man. I just back to the real
You've been
world.
away for how long, man?
Back to the real world now, brother, man. Back to the real world. So cool stuff. Now we're gonna
Because we have to go walk around in the ditches and collect beer cans so we can send all these things out of the country.
I know.
We never pick anybody that's in
We
Manitoba
should
to win.
start
It's like
picking
everybody
locally,
across
man.
Canada or the U.S.
Yeah.
Now that I'm bringing Alberta again, like your Pepsi cans and stuff count for money there. Nickels and dimes, man. It all adds up.
Well, they
Whereas
have
we-
to because Trudeau screwed them on a pipeline.
He
Trudeau,
stuck another one in there.
you
He
gotta
stuck
bring
another
up-
one in there. Anyway,
Which
everyone
reminds
in
me-
YouTube land, thank you. Facebook
Which
land,
reminds
thank you
me.
again. What's that?
What?
Don't vote red for Christ's sakes.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Oh, man.
We do our best to leave politics out of it. Meanwhile, he's drinking out of a red cup. You're drinking that Kool-Aid, bro.
That's because I'm pissed off.
Joe Tilly with another swear to end off the show for Jeremy
Oh.
Santos. Short fuse, Mike Natoli. He'll as this thing gets closer, Mike's going to get ranterier. It's a verb. And Eric LeBeau, we'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Peace out.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And broadcast.